Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2020 general readings. We are looking at just the first half of March from the 1st through the 15th. Welcome to everyone, newcomers, first-timers, and welcome back to followers and subscribers. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for everything that you do in support of this channel, even if it's nothing more than tuning in and subscribing. Thanks so much anyway. So this reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo for the first half of March 2020. That's Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising if your Venus is in Virgo, or if you are cross-watching for Virgo as well. But as many of you know, general readings always resonate a little differently for everyone because there's so many of you watching. Everyone has their own unique stories. So you may want to watch all of your other sign videos if you know them and if you can. It can provide additional information and clarification and kind of more pieces of the picture. If this reading resonates for you, or if any of the readings do, and you'd like to reach out for a personal one-on-one reading, take a deeper look at something, you can click on the description link below for more info and contact details. You can reach me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. I can usually get back to you with more information within the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling the reading is pretty good too. I do this full time. I do readings full time. So I'm pretty diligent at working with both your schedule and mine to get readings out to you or set up with you in as timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested and we'll set something up for you. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the first half of March has in store for you. Virgo from March 1st through the 15th. Okay, Virgo, we begin with the Knight of Cups, followed by the High Priestess. We have the Hermit, followed by the Eight of Pentacles. Overall energy for the first half of March from the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. So overall energy, Virgo, the Seven of Cups. Cups is water energy. That's the element which governs the suit. And it's an emotional energy. It's about that watery, mercurial, emotional landscape and relationships, feelings. The Seven of Cups is a very dreamy sort of card, and it can speak of daydreams, building castles in the sky, sometimes not being quite realistic and practical. It can represent thinking about multiple opportunities or having multiple options in front of you, but in a positive way. Each one of these cups is filled with something beautiful, something perfect. And what the cups really represent is promise, potential, what something could be, like when you fantasize about the best that something actually could be. However, it takes more than water energy to manifest these. What's in each and every one of these cups, these things you might be considering, may very well be realizable or achievable, but of course one has to be chosen. You have to plan a course of action and do the work required to manifesting one of these into actual being. So the Seven of Cups as energy for the first half of March, Virgo. Some of you may be... It looks like some of you are either considering making an offer or accepting an offer or kind of fantasizing about something which I think you hold near and dear to your heart. And you may just be kind of thinking about all the beautiful possibilities around this thing. Some of you it might be love. Some of you it might be a work or career project. We do have the Knight of Cups with the High Priestess. So the Knight of Cups, more water energy. So this is the night of emotion, the night of love. Knights usually represent offers, opportunities, the speed at which a situation moves. Knights tend to be very focused, very single-minded, sometimes very obsessed, because they typically have their own code of honor and ethics. They have a mission, a quest to accomplish, and they're all about going and doing that and bringing back the results. So they're often about offers, opportunities for change, achieving something. and moving quickly as well. The Knight of Cups is a fairly fast individual, but he's also quite emotional. This is somebody who charges in, offering his cup of love, his cup of support, encouragement, declaring your feelings for someone. It could be an offer of love, support, encouragement, declaring your feelings, saying how you really feel, wearing your heart on your sleeve. He's very idealistic, very much in love with love itself. If the Knight of Cups has a challenge, it's probably in the follow-through. Very much like the Seven of Cups, all of these beautiful possibilities, and I'm going to rush in and offer this and promise the sun, moon, and the stars, and he totally means it while he's in that moment. But sometimes the challenge with the Knight of Cups, cautionary advice, is in the follow-through. The day-to-day follow-through of actually manifesting it, something. Here he's charging in to offer it. Now, it's accompanied by the High Priestess, which is a card about connecting with, listening to, and following your intuition, your connection to the divine. Some people call it their higher self. Some people call it gut instinct, God, spirit, your angels, guides. Paying attention to seemingly synchronistic events or messages or people. Dreams which either are repeating dreams or tend to have the same theme, because it usually represents a message trying to come through, something that needs to be dealt with. This is about listening to your intuition and following that. So it's clarifying the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very kind of in your own space, kind of maybe withdrawing, maybe physically, socially withdrawing for a bit to seek out wisdom, insight, guidance. There's solitary energy around this because that's what the hermits do. They withdraw from the distractions of normal everyday life in order to kind of reflect and contemplate and get quiet and listen to that intuition, listen to what is coming in, and also the wisdom and experience they have so far in order to find a way through a situation. And then accompanying that is the Eight of Pentacles, which is the work card. It's a card about working towards something, building something, taking pride in what you do, working hard, maybe working a lot or working overtime, paying attention to detail. It could be repetitive work. So Virgo, it looks like a lot of you are, during this time, we're only looking at a short period of time, the first couple of weeks of March. It looks like kind of a lot of you are just in your own space, doing your own thing, maybe working, maybe this is, you're just kind of day-to-day working your job. Some of you may be taking some time off or withdrawing to think about something, because underneath all the work or whatever it is you're doing in the minutia of your day-to-day life, underneath this there's this thread that you're thinking about something, you're considering the possibilities and potential of something, and it looks like an offer, an offer of love, support, encouragement, of something else maybe under the umbrella of love, an emotional offer. You may be trying to having this quiet time within yourself, or maybe not going out and being so social, or even getting away to consider this offer. Some of you, it may be to make this offer. Should I make this offer or not? Trying to listen to your intuition to figure out if this is an offer that you want to make, or that there's an offer incoming, and some of you might be considering that. And again, going through this kind of quiet space, even if you're still going about the business of your day-to-day life, to try and figure out if this is an offer worth accepting. Some of you, it may be about something that you really want and that you're dwelling a lot on this. It feels like a very quiet, contemplative thinking about it, trying to connect with, deeper wisdom or higher wisdom and knowledge and intuition, God, spirit, your angels, and guides, to figure out whether this is worth accepting, whether this is worth extending if you should, or thinking about going after what you want and how to manifest what it is you want, whether it's you making an offer to somebody else or somebody else making an offer to you. For example, if this would be about, let's use marriage for example. Maybe you're thinking about proposing to somebody. Maybe someone has proposed to you and you're thinking about it. Maybe what you really want is for someone to make that offer to you, or to be able to make that offer to somebody else. And, how do I go about manifesting this? Of course, in a general reading, it's going to mean different things to different people. It could be a different offer too. I'm just using marriage as kind of an example. And you're just kind of reflecting and going through this quiet, introspective, contemplative place, even if you're working hard, on the surface and on the outside. Let's take a look at what is the Seven of Cups about, this Nine of Cups. Ooh, two major arcana cards, the Magician and the Sun, which is four major arcana cards out of 7 here. So this is a pretty profound thing in your life. Major arcana cards, major energy, God, Spirit, your angels, and guides. The Magician is all about manifesting. Having the tools, the wisdom, the knowledge, the experience, having everything you need in order to physically manifest into being something that you want, that is very near and dear to your heart. We have the Sun, an uplifting of energy, life, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity, your heart's desire, that happiness. So, which makes sense because this is something either under the emotional umbrella, like a relationship or marriage or something of that sort. And it's about manifesting. How do I manifest this? Should I manifest this? Should I accept it? Should I take it? And if that's not the case of something specifically, this offer specifically in front of you, then it's about how do you manifest this? Because it's something that feels very near and dear to your heart, your emotional heart. Let me see if I can pull one more clarifying card about this. Because, that means it could be anything. It could be love. It could be marriage. It could be the job of your dreams, which it may be for all of you out there. Everyone's got their own story. It is about the Ten of Cups, the happy home, the happily ever after card. This is sometimes a card that represents marriage, childbirth, blessings. Tens represent cycle, fulfillment, and achievement. So it represents being at a place, Virgo, where you feel things have finally come together in that ideal picture that you have, that you've been fantasizing about, particularly where home and family and love is concerned. Very emotional for a lot of you. So let's pull a guidance card, guidance advice from Spirit. What's the best way for Virgo to navigate through this energy for manifesting what they want? What is the primary advice here? The Eight of Cups. This is a card about leaving behind, another cup card. Whatever these cups represent for you, love, marriage, this ultimate vision, this ideal vision you have in your head. Here in the Eight of Cups, the man is not satisfied with what he currently has, with whatever those cups represents. He's not satisfied with it. The card after this, of course, would be the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. So in this preceding card, the Eight of Cups, he realizes that while the cups that he has or has had may have been nice, or it's not a good fit. He's gone through most of them, if not all of them, and it's still left him wanting. So he's made up his mind, even though he's not quite sure what direction to go into, to leave these cups behind, to seek out that Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment. So as advice, this is to leave behind that which isn't satisfying you or fulfilling you. It may, for some of you, represent needing to leave something you already currently have, a current relationship, a current job. It's not traditionally a card of fixing something. It's a card of realizing that it's not working and walking away. But that could mean different things for different people. Whatever isn't satisfying or fulfilling you. The Ten of Cups, the 10 is the fulfillment of a suit. So here we have the 10 of Cups. And the card before this is the Seven of Cups. This is fantasizing and daydreaming about all the possibility and potential of this thing that you want that's so important to you. Here in the Eight of Cups, you've realized that you don't currently have it, or what you have isn't doing it. So you're making up your mind to leave and walk away because you want that Nine of Cups. And then the Ten of Cups here is where it all comes together and is achieved and fulfilled. So, but we have to kind of go through this energy first. That's what the whole suit, the tarot cards are about. The first major arcana card, the Fool, us. It's about our journey. So it's about how we learn and grow and change. This is what I want. I'm fantasizing about it. This isn't it. So I'm going to leave to that Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment, and then the 10 where it actually all comes together and ties together. But we have to leave behind what isn't working and what can't be changed or fixed. So advice, Virgo. So Virgo, that is your reading for the first half of March. I hope that you enjoyed it, or it was clarifying and validating in some way. Again, if this reading resonated for you, if any of them do, you can click on the description bar below. Click on that little arrow that pulls down the information. You'll see some contact stuff there. You can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks on a new computer. Actually, my new computer just arrived, so it has much better audio and graphics. Won't have to use the headset anymore. So the next set of videos will be on a different computer, although it may not make much difference to you, except the audio will be better because no more headset. So I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the March 2020 mid-month general readings. Until then, as always, I wish you much joy, love, peace, and wisdom. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.